Embark on a journey into the timeless wisdom of William James with our latest addition to QuotientQuotables' Philosophical Musings playlist, inspiring action for a meaningful impact. Explore the thought-provoking world of William James, the influential philosopher and psychologist, as QuotientQuotables unveils his collection of quotes. Discover the timeless wisdom encapsulated in James' words, as he emphasizes the transformative power of action. Brace yourself for an enlightening experience that motivates you to make a difference in your life and the world. Tune in now and unlock the keys to personal growth and societal impact through William James quotes on QuotientQuotables. Join us on this intellectual adventure and discover the profound wisdom of William James, the American pragmatist who continues to inspire and challenge minds worldwide. Subscribe for a regular dose of inspiration and wisdom as we delve into William James' philosophical musings. Sorry for the overlay. Pragmatism is the attitude of looking away from first things, principles, supposed absolutes, and of looking towards last things, consequences, facts. The truth of an idea is not a stagnant property inherent in it. Truth happens to an idea. It becomes true, is made true by events. The whole of life is some kind of a gamble, and the main thing is to play a bold hand. The pragmatist clings to his faith in the notion that the future has some rational structure, and that our ideas are capable of approximating it. Habit is the enormous flywheel of society, its most precious conservative agent. As a rule, we let our lives be shaped by habit, and we conserve our powers of attention for the original act of faith. The routine of life is made up of the habitual acts that follow directly out of our established beliefs. Our will, as Hume said, is the slave of the passions. We can change our lives by altering our beliefs. The religious sentiment, that profoundest of human instincts, is the recognition of our own infinitude. No fact in human nature is more characteristic than its openness to suggestion. There is a region in every man's experience where faith reigns supreme, and where the world of our present perception seems less real than the world of belief. This is the realm of the subconscious. The greatest religious experience is one of union with the universe. Mystical states of consciousness are more likely to arise when the conscious mind is calm and tranquil. The ethical life is one long story of education of the will. The highest morality is always a kind of slow education of the feelings, transforming them into an organ for the perception of truth. In the end, we must believe that we live in a universe of moral values. The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be mentally unified. The greatest happiness for the greatest number, whatever it may mean, is a very vague social ideal. Pragmatism lies in the very nature of truth itself. Truth is what makes a difference in our lives. Truth is not a static entity. It is a dynamic process. All knowledge comes from experience. We learn from our experiences, both good and bad. We must be open to new experiences. Experience is the foundation of all knowledge. We have the power to choose how we respond to the world. We are not determined by our circumstances. We can shape our own destinies. We must take action if we want to change our lives. Habits are the building blocks of character. Our habits can either help us or hinder us. We must be mindful of our habits and choose them wisely. We can change our habits if we want to. Self-discipline is the key to self-improvement. We must train ourselves to be disciplined if we want to achieve our goals. Self-discipline is not easy, but it is essential for success. We must be willing to sacrifice in order to achieve our goals. Self-discipline is a powerful tool for personal growth. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Hope is the belief that the future will be better. Optimism and hope are essential for happiness. We must believe in ourselves and our ability to succeed. Optimism and hope can help us overcome any obstacle. We live on a vast sea of uncertainty. Faith is believing in things we don't see. A man's belief is the deepest thing about him. The only way to know an idea is to try it. The will to believe is essential to success. We learn most about what we believe when we act upon it. The only way to solve a problem is to experiment with different solutions. Pragmatism is the belief that the meaning of ideas lies in their practical consequences. We can never fully know the world around us. Our experience is always filtered through our senses and our beliefs. Our perceptions are always in flux. Free will is the ability to make choices. We are not entirely free. Our choices are constrained by our circumstances. We are responsible for our choices, even if we are not entirely free to make them. We can always choose to act differently. Free will is essential to human flourishing. Education is the process of learning how to learn. The best education is the one that encourages us to think for ourselves. Education is essential to a free and democratic society. We should all strive to be lifelong learners. Emotions are essential for living a fulfilling life. We must learn to manage our emotions if we want to be happy and successful. Emotions can be both helpful and harmful. We must learn to use our emotions to our advantage. Free will is the ability to choose our own actions. Determinism is the belief that our actions are predetermined. The debate between free will and determinism is one of the oldest in philosophy. There is no easy answer to the question of free will. The truth may lie somewhere in between. Religion is a source of comfort and hope. Spirituality is a personal journey of self-discovery. We all have a need for something bigger than ourselves. Religion and spirituality can be a source of great strength and meaning. We should all find what works for us. Personal growth is a lifelong process. We must constantly challenge ourselves to grow and learn. Self-actualization is the goal of all human beings. We must strive to become the best versions of ourselves. Personal growth is one of the most rewarding experiences in life. I hope these quotes from William James continue to inspire and challenge your thinking and engage you with his insightful wisdom. His pragmatist philosophy emphasizes the importance of experienced truth, will, and the ability to make choices in shaping our lives.